Thank you so much for listening. For the best experience, I recommend you wear headphones. Hey, is this seat taken? No? Perfect. You have like such a good vibe. I love that. Oh, I'm Lila, by the way. What's your name? It's so nice to meet you. Oh, I kind of talk a lot. I hope that's okay. So, are you from around here? You seem like someone who would know all the good spots. I just moved in a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to find a decent coffee shop that doesn't burn the espresso. Do you like coffee? Or are you more of a tea person? Or maybe you just like hot chocolate? Okay, serious question. Cats or dogs? And don't say both because that's cheating. Wait, let me guess. I would say you're totally a dog person, right? Like big, fluffy, chaotic little dogs? Or are you a lizard person? Do you have a pet lizard? That'd be so cool. mm, okay. Well, anyway, I kind of love meeting strangers and like talking to new people. I mean, we're not really strangers now, right? We're totally on the way of becoming friends. So, what do you do? Work, school, your life? Tell me about you. Mm. And do you like it? Hate it? Thinking of quitting and running away to live in the woods? I daydream about that sometimes. Me, a cabin, a ton of books. No cell service. As long as I still had the internet so I could watch movies and shows. Do you have a favorite movie or show? I've never heard of that before. You'll have to tell me about it the next time we hang out. Should I watch it and then we can talk about it? Oh, or should we watch it together? I love showing my favorite movies and shows to people, but sometimes I talk through the whole thing and that's probably distracting. Sorry, I'm totally rambling. I do that when I'm nervous, or excited, or happy, or sad. I guess I just kind of always ramble. But you're just like really easy to talk to. Like, I feel like I could tell you anything and you just get it, you know? I'm really glad I sat here with you. I'm glad you had an open space for me. You've got this like really kind face. And like not in a fake way. Like just genuinely, you know? It's really nice, refreshing. Anyway, do you want to keep talking? I still have like 100 more questions. Like, what's your favorite season? Have you ever gone stargazing? Do you believe in ghosts? Oh, and what's something nobody would guess about you? You just seem really cool. Do you mind if I ask you more questions? I don't want to be too much or like overwhelming. Sometimes people say I'm overwhelming, and I like feel really bad about that because I try to be like open and inviting, you know? Like I really like meeting new people, and I don't want to make them uncomfortable. But if you're okay with it, I really do have like 100 questions. Oh, thanks. Okay, so I'll just rapid fire some questions and you just like answer without thinking too much, okay? I think it's best to just go with your first gut reaction when you answer a question, right? All right, ready? What's your latest guilty pleasure? Ooh. And what was your favorite subject in school? Really? Okay. My favorite was always English. If you could choose a superpower, what would you pick? Ooh. I've always wanted to be able to teleport, you know? Because, like, sometimes I'm late. Well, like, I'm always late to, like, everything. But if I could just teleport places, then I could always be there on time no matter what. Okay, what's your favorite holiday? That's fun. My favorite holiday is Halloween. I love dressing up. So then, what's your favorite season? Does it correlate with the holiday? Yeah, my favorite holiday is autumn. Or no, my favorite season is autumn because my favorite holiday is Halloween. mm, when was the last time you went to a concert? Or have you ever been to a concert? Do you like concerts? Really? That's cool. When you were a kid, what was your least favorite food? I was totally a picky eater, so. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have a favorite sport? Do you like sports? I kind of like sports. Like, I think the atmosphere at like a live game is really fun. Like, have you ever been to a baseball game? Because those are so fun to be at. But like watching baseball on TV isn't very fun. But like a baseball stadium is. um Ooh, what was your favorite childhood TV show? Okay. My favorite was Kim Possible. I just thought she was so cool. What's the funniest joke you've ever heard? And you have to tell it to me. Okay, yeah. Ugh, I have no idea what my favorite joke is. I just feel like I've heard so many. Like, the funniest joke. Hmm, that'll keep me stumped for forever. So let's just move on. What's your favorite food? Ooh, yummy. Mine's nachos. I love nachos. What's your biggest fear? Yeah. Definitely frightening. My biggest fear is getting hit by a bus. I don't know why. I'm worried it's gonna happen. There's really no reason for it, but I just like have nightmares about it sometimes. Let's not talk about fears anymore. What was your first job? Hmm. The first one is never very fun, is it? Is there anything you dislike in your current work life? Hmm. Yeah. My least favorite thing about my work life is having to wake up early in the morning. I hate it. Do you have any pet peeves? Yeah, that's totally annoying. Mine is when I'm sitting and talking to someone and they keep looking at their phone. It just like makes me feel like they're not really paying attention, you know? I know. What was your dream job as a child? Aw, that's so cute. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a teacher, but now that I'm older, I know that I would not be able to handle that. Plus, grading and dealing with a bunch of little children every day, I just don't think I could handle it. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would you choose? Ooh, that's fun. Do you have a favorite childhood memory? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Aw, that's sweet. What was the last thing that made you cry? Oh, that's sad. The last thing that made me cry is I recently rewatched Wild Robot, and that makes me cry. Okay, how about this? What does a perfect day look like to you? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah, that does sound like a really good day. My perfect day is waking up, like, actually well rested, and then laying in bed for like an hour and like cuddling with my dog and like watching something really fun and entertaining, and then eventually getting hungry, so I have to have breakfast, and I would have French toast because that's the best breakfast ever. And then after breakfast, I'd go on a walk at like a really beautiful park with like perfect weather, and then I would bump into someone really cool and interesting, and we'd sit and talk for like hours and become best friends. And then eventually I would go home and I would have a nice relaxing bath and then go to bed and have the best sleep. I don't know if that sounds perfect to everyone, but to me, it sounds great. Do you have any hobbies? Wow, really? That's so cool. I feel like my hobbies aren't very interesting. I mostly just like drawing. And sometimes I sew. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ooh, I'll have to listen to that. What's your favorite midnight snack? Okay, I feel that. Mine is probably like just eating peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon. Who would you choose if you could be best friends with a fictional character? That's so fun. What's the best costume you've ever worn for Halloween? That's so cute. Okay, what's the best surprise you've ever received? Oh. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life? A difficult question, I know. Oh. Yeah, that would be difficult. But, you know, it's in the past. You've prevailed. If you could have any talent, what would it be? Like, I think I wish I could be musically talented, but I'm unbelievably tone deaf. Ooh, that's cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. If you were stuck on a deserted island and had to choose only one family member to be stuck with you, who would you choose? Okay. I think I would probably choose my cousin because he's really good at camping and I'm not. If you could be transported into any fictional universe, what would you go to? Okay. See, I would say something like a show I really like, and then I'd have to think about it and be like, actually, no, I don't want to exist there. Like, I really love Attack on Titan, but I would be dead. I would be dead in that universe. Okay, who's your favorite artist? Okay, nice. I think, which is kind of basic, but I do think my favorite artist is Billy Joel. Especially if you ask my Spotify Wrapped. Alright, if you had to choose only one food you could eat for every meal for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I think, see, I'd want it to be kind of balanced because it's what I'm eating for every meal forever. So, like, you gotta get a fruit in there and, like, something green and something for protein. So, like, I like chicken, so I'd probably want chicken in it. And then, like, I don't know, maybe, like, some kind of salad. But I wouldn't be able to, like, change the dressing, so I guess I would just go with, like, a Caesar salad. Because, like, I think that's good. So, like, some kind of, like, probably, like, grilled chicken, Caesar salad, and, like, I'll have that with, like, strawberries and blueberries. I don't know if that would be really all that filling, though. But it would be healthy, so that's probably good. Do you have a favorite celebrity? Yeah, I don't really know many celebrities right now. I don't really know if I have a favorite celebrity. Do you have a favorite book? Okay, cool. I haven't, like, read anything in a long time. I, like, really like reading, but I just can't remember the last time I actually picked up a book and read. I should do that. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green. What's your favorite smell? Like scent? My favorite scent or smell, I don't know how the best way to word that, is lavender. It's so relaxing and it smells really nice. And I feel like a lot of floral smells are usually, like, too harsh, but lavender is, like, gentle, and I like that. Okay, what's your favorite animal? Cute. What's your favorite fruit? Mine's probably a kiwi. I'm asking a lot of food related questions, aren't I? Maybe I'm hungry. What's your favorite planet? Mine's Saturn. I don't really know why. I've just always really liked Saturn since I was a kid. I think because it's, like, fun to draw with the rings. And doesn't it have, like, a bunch of moons? I don't remember. What's your favorite dinosaur? So fun. Mine has always been a Triceratops. I just think they're so cute. Okay. Are you a mug person or a glass person? Like, do you prefer drinking out of a glass or a mug? I prefer a mug. It has a little handle. It just makes everything so much easier. And they usually have cute designs. Oh my goodness, what time is it? I was totally supposed to meet up with my friend like 10 minutes ago. It's okay. They'll understand. I'll just tell them I was talking to someone super interesting. Hmm. Okay, here's my number, and next time, yeah, I can tell you more about myself, and we can talk about that show, or watch it, or whatever. Just text me and let me know what works for you, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.